Hey stars, welcome back to my channel. This is Citlaly. So for today's makeup look, I decided to go in with this beautiful half cut crease. I was gonna do something like a sunset look, and then I ended up wanting to use this really pretty light green shimmery shade from the Marquez in collaboration with BH Cosmetics palette. So I ended up, cutting the crease and applying this beautiful shade on my lid, and I ended up absolutely loving this look. So I really hope you guys enjoy it. But yeah, anyway, if you guys want to know how to achieve this look, you already know what to do. Hey guys, as you guys can see, I did my brows off camera, and I also primed my face and I moisturized and I did all that good stuff off camera as well, because it takes a long time. And also I've been doing it in the last couple videos, so if you guys are new here and are wondering what I use to prime and stuff, you guys should check out my most recent videos. I've been showing it there. But yeah, it's mostly, I always usually use those same 3 things to prime my face before foundation, so it's probably gonna be that way for a while. If I end up changing it or something, I'll totally record myself doing it so you guys can check it out as well. But anyway, for foundation today, I'm going in with one of my favorite drugstore foundations, which is the CoverGirl True Blend Matte Made Foundation, and it is in the shade T20. And I am using a beauty sponge, and this is from Real Techniques. It's one of my favorite sponges. I even like it a little more than the Morphe one. But anyway, for concealer today, I'm going in with my Tarte Shape Tape concealer in the shade Light Neutral, and I'm just going to apply it in the areas I want to brighten up a bit, getting my face ready for the cream contour. For cream contour, I'm going in with the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in the shade number 30, and I'm going back in with my Real Techniques beauty sponge, and that's what I used to blend in the Tarte Shape Tape concealer I applied before this, and that is what I'm also going to use to blend out the cream contour. For setting powder, today I'm going in with my favorite drugstore setting powder, which is the Maybelline New York setting powder in the shade Light. And I'm going to apply it with the Real Techniques beauty sponge as well. For my eyeshadow today, I am gonna go in with the Marquez in collaboration with BH Cosmetics palette, and I'm gonna do my shadow while my face bakes. And also, by the way guys, I did prime my eyes with the Tarte Shape Tape concealer. I didn't show it, but that's what I used. Anyway, the first shade I'm going in with is called Flower, and I'm gonna apply it a little above my crease. I'm mostly gonna take it almost all the way up, almost like touching the brow bone. So I'm just gonna be doing that, and I'm gonna go back and forth with this shadow just to make sure it's very well pigmented, because I do want it to kind of stand out a bit. And the brush I used for that is this blending brush. It's one of my favorites, and it's a Morphe M433 brush, but you guys can always just use whatever blending brush you guys feel more comfortable with. And if you're on the budget, guys, once again, I recommend you guys purchase the Wet n Wild ones. But anyway, the next shade I go in with is called Karma, and I applied it a little below the shade called Flower, and it was mostly on my crease actually, and I made sure to just blend it out very nicely and go back and forth with the shade because I did want it to look pigmented as well. And I used the same brush I used before, which is the Morphe M433 brush, like I've said before, in the James Charles brush set. It does come with multiples, so I don't need to clean it and then use it, which is perfect. So that's basically what I'm doing. And then right here I do go back with the other M433 brush I used that had a little bit of the shade called Flower, just to kind of blend out the edges. I didn't apply any more shadow to it, I was just trying to blend it all out. Anyway, the third shadow I go in with is called Passion Fruit, and I used a Morphe M456 brush to apply this because it's a blending brush. It's kind of similar to the M433 brush, but it's a smaller like version of it, I kind of want to say, and it just helps me be a little more precise to where I want to apply the shadow. And I kind of mostly wanted to focus this shadow on the outer edge and the crease of the eye. And then I do go back with the M433 brush to blend everything out, and then which I went in with the shade called Karma, and then I went back in with the shade called Flower, just to blend out the edges completely, making sure everything looks very nice and blended. To cut my crease, like always, I'm gonna use the Tarte Shape Tip Concealer in the shade Light Neutral, and I'm gonna go in with this random flat brush that I love when cutting my crease. And I still have no idea where this came from. I don't know where my sister got it, but I do love it. It's a super like flat brush, and I love that because to cut the crease, it is easier to get like a really flat brush. So that's why I love this one. I haven't found any other one that's similar to this, so I really like sticking with this one. But yeah, anyway, the easiest way to do it is apply a little bit on the bottom part of your lid, open your eye really wide, and it gives you the perfect, like the exact location of where to cut your crease. And just at the end, I am going to dab the edge of where I cut the crease with my finger, just to make sure that it's like kind of blended already. So once I apply the shadow on the outer edge, it blends very nicely. But anyway, the shade I'm going in with on my lid is called Slime, and I have to say this is one of my favorite shades. I was going to do, I know I mentioned it already, but I was going to do like a sunset look, and then I looked at the shadow, and then I was like, but I want to do something with that shadow, and I didn't know if the colors I was going to use was going to look nice with this shadow, but I wanted to try it out anyway, and it ended up looking super nice, so I'm really happy with the outcome. But anyway, guys, by the way, I applied that shadow with a Morphe brush as well, and I have no idea where it is. So give me a second. Oh, got it. It's the Morphe M152 brush. So I applied that shadow with that brush. And then I do go in back with the shade called Passion Fruit, once again using the M456 brush, and I applied a little bit on the outer edge and kind of took it up to the crease, making sure everything was well blended. At the end, I did go back with the M433 brush to blend all the edges on the top out to make it look very nice and neat, because of course, to every nice eyeshadow look, the key is blending. After that is done, I'm gonna go in with my favorite mascara, which is the Maybelline Total Temptation mascara. And then after this, I do apply my lashes, and the lashes I'm using are my favorite drugstore lashes, which are the Ardell 113 Wispy lashes, and I'm just going to use the dual glue to apply that with. It is my favorite glue, and what I use are some like tweezers. And you know, as you guys can see, I first apply the lash in the middle part of my lash, and then I stick the edges on the, you know, inner part and the outer part, and I feel like that's just kind of the easiest way to apply the lashes, at least for me. But yeah, if you guys want me to be a little more detailed on how I apply my lashes, let me know and I'll take more time doing that. But anyway, I did finish my other eye off camera, and I didn't record myself, you know, kind of showing you guys the other eye, but I still put that clip there because my nails look really cute. I just went straight into dusting off the excess powder. But anyway, the brush I used to dust off the excess powder is the Morphe M527 brush, and it's just this really beautiful fluffy brush. And then I moved on to bronzer afterwards, which I used the Hula bronzer by Benefit, and the brush I used is the Morphe E4 brush. And I didn't go too crazy with the bronzer because, once again, I did do cream contour, so I was just kind of using the bronzer to set that contour in place. After that is done, I did go back to finish my eye look, and I went in with the Morphe M456 brush, and I grabbed a little bit more of the shadow called Passion Fruit, and I applied it on my lower lash line. I then grabbed a blending brush, which is the Morphe M506 brush, and it's the small, like really nice blending brush, and I grabbed a little bit more of the shade called Karma, and I just blended it on my lower lash line as well, but I blended it in, is that a I don't think I'm saying that right, but I kind of just, you know, blended it in with the other shadow I applied. I don't even know if I'm saying that right. Anyway, I did then go back with my favorite mascara, which is the Maybelline Total Temptation mascara, and I just applied some on my lower lash line. But anyway, to finish off the look, I went in with the shadow called Icy, and it's one of my favorite shadows, especially to apply it on my inner corners and the brow bone. And the brush I used was the Morphe M431 brush, so I just applied a little bit on my brow bones and on the inner corner of my eye, and I feel like that did bring the whole eye look together. But yeah, anyway, moving on to blush. Like always, guys, I'm going in with my favorite blush, which is the Milani Baked Blush in the shade Luminoso, and the brush I used to apply that with is the Morphe M405 brush. And to set all that makeup in place, I do go in with the Mario Badescu facial skincare facial spray, and this is the one with aloe, cucumber, and green tea. And for highlight today, like always, I'm gonna go in with the Wet n Wild highlighter, and this is in the shade Crystal High, and the brush I apply that with is this Morphe M501 brush, and I just apply it in the areas I want to look shiny in. And I kind of go crazy with highlight all the time. It's just because I really like glowing. To finish off this makeup look, I'm gonna move on with lips, and today for lipstick I went in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills matte lipstick in the shade Stunch, and then I went over it with the Maybelline Vivid Hot lip gloss in the shade Unreal. Alright, stars, this is the final look. I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Like always, I had so much fun making this for you guys. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe down below. Help me reach 150 subscribers. That way you guys have an opportunity to win $100. But yeah, once again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video.